How did a man who graduated from one of the best universities in Australia, who worked with the big shots in the international banking world, who had a taste for the finer things that money can buy, end up in India, working for free in a village in West Bengal, helping poor kids get a basic education? Shyam went to an esteemed all-boys high school in Perth, Australia. He wore a blazer and tie every day. After graduating in 2000, he obtained a Bachelor of Commerce from the University of Western Australia, majoring in accounting and corporate finance. Mr. Young quickly got a job in Singapore working for a Big Four accounting firm and later a multinational American bank, looking after very wealthy customers. He went on to work in Australia at one of the Big Four banks as a relationship manager. Mr. Young liked tailored clothes, especially with cufflinks. He fit in with his peers, eating, drinking, and partying at all the happening places. He played the game and successfully climbed the corporate ladder. Yet he left all of this and came to the village of Navadvip Dham in West Bengal, India, to help the children of refugees get access to basic education. Why? Did he go mad? Let's hear from the man himself.
The big thing for me was about 3 years ago when I came to India. I met Chandra and I met his Indian family, Dahlia and Bunty, and I met all the children from Golden Avatar, and it was a very profound experience for me to see them going about what they do. There's a lot of things that we have in Australia and in the West that we take for granted. Bengali people, when you make friends with them, they're very honest and sincere people. When they care for you, they really care for you and they will look out for you. They don't really have friends here. Everyone's a brother or a sister. This is the way that they address people. What I do can vary quite a bit. I have a background in accounting and finance, so I help keep the books. A lot of the children don't get day-to-day access to computers. They don't know how to use them, so just training them on things like Microsoft Office. Quite often when we're at big festivals, they need someone quite big to stir with the wok. So that's quite often myself, just because I'm a bit bigger than everyone else. Yeah, I'm 6'2", which to them is gigantic. It's like seeing an NBA basketballer, which is quite funny sometimes. A lot of the parents here come from backgrounds where they didn't get education. They were children of refugees. The refugees couldn't afford to send children to school, so the children are automatically getting a level of education that's higher than their parents. They're not getting help to get through school, they're getting help to go to school because they wouldn't have that opportunity otherwise. When you add up the number of children that we have, it's over 110. You could say that means it's 110 children, but it's really 110 families. They're learning drama, they're learning to play instruments, they're learning life skills at a young age that the children here wouldn't learn. The boys are taught how to interact with the girls, and we make sure that the boys know how to treat the girls with respect. It's wonderful to see that process day to day and to see them get their marks up, but you see them mature as well. It shows the value of bringing people together from different parts of the world. It's about expanding the community. It's about bringing the community together. A lot of the children at the school, how they come is that there's one child in the community where we've had to work very hard to get the child into the school. The parents have resisted, or the community's resisted, but when they see the child and they see the growth in that child, all the other mothers and fathers start coming and saying, oh, can my son come? Can my daughter come as well? It's been a massive learning curve. the next step for Golden Avatar is to have a building that's government approved. At the moment, as much as the school's doing so much wonderful work, we are restricted by the fact that we have to go after the typical West Bengal government syllabus. So we teach the children that, and what we can fit around that gives them a well-rounded education. But what if we can have the children all day at the school learning the things that we know that they have to learn for their education's sake, but learning what they need to be better people. That's what a real education is. The children, we have plans to have a farm where the children can make their own food that they'll eat. They'll be invested in that. But the next step is to build this building. Once the building is built and we get the necessary approvals, that's where the school's going to take off, and take off like a volcano. The cost of it is about 75,000 American dollars. So we need people's help in any way, shape or form to be able to reach that. And so anything that people can do would be so wonderful for these children. To be able to do, as much as we're doing great things in small ways, to be able to do great things in big ways. This is the next step. This is what we need to do. And you can see the results when you look at the children. You can see the results when you look at the children's families. And the whole thing has just been a wonderful, life-changing process for myself and my wife to have been a part of.